Shota, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Shota back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. That one opts against the fence.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now Machado up here. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Coming home. He'll score. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Picks himself up an RBI. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. And a big swing and a miss. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweep. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one the other way. Smith tags the runner for one. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat.
Shohei on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out there. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Now a check swing, but he held up. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
0-1.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw in the dirt. Can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play. Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now two aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Pendleton on second. Stop over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. And delivers outside. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Acuna makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Walker Jenkins in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. And we're back. And here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Right side. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Probably looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go.
Foul ball.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Billy Williams, the next to hit. He tripled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Martinez right there to make the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes Ozzie. Pitch in the dirt. Throw to second, into center field. Here comes a pitch. And now 2-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Not even close there. 1-0. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Martinez in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Check swing, called strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Up the middle. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Flied out his first time. Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 3-1. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in, and it gets by him. Around third. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. Back even, it's 3-3. This is Bryson Stott. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go.